Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
Dog.
Looking good, feeling good. We've reached the championship.
We have reached the premier championship
college football game in all the land. The premier product of college football.
The SGPN Authentic College Football National Championship. Joining us as always in studio, Colby Dant, aka the Dant Base.
We got an outdoor championship football game. That's the way the sport's supposed to be played, Sean. Let's go.
Indeed. Just like that beautiful FCS matchup between North Dakota State and Montana State.
Probably going to be better than the game. Not this
I'll
one,
take that bet.
But tonight.
Record setting first half for North Dakota State.
All right. So we created a 16 team college football playoff. We set out the bracket. We simmed all the games up until the championship. The championship is bringing us Ohio State versus Utah, which actually was this year's Rose Bowl and arguably the most entertaining of the bowl games. So very impressive. The Sims knew that.
And Sean, where is this national championship, authentic championship being played? At the Rose Bowl.
Wow. How did that go down? All right, let's we should just take a quick look at the bracket. If you want to, I'll put the link in the YouTube chat for the folks.
I could probably throw it up on the screen real quick.
Oh yeah.
Throw that up. Talk for a second, and I can. If you stall, I'll get this thing up in no time at all.
Kyle saying can't wait to hear the leans on this game. No leans here.
What is he talking shit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Did we just give out a 7-1 money line?
We did, Ryan. We did. That was a team effort there. What's going on, Pops? Colby is my dad 420. And he mentioned picking up his kid the other day. So that is your grandkid, I would assume.
I would love it if it was my real father. That's what that would be the biggest surprise there. I feel like my dad would bet some money on some football and hit the blackjack.
I love this guy. Yeah, he says, you know how Colby is my dad. I won $800 yesterday on football picks, then blew it all on live dealer blackjack online.
You're one of us.
That's what my real dad should be. So,
all right, we got the screen up here. I mean, let's get right to it. A shocking upset in the college football authentic playoff. Alabama got destroyed by Northern Illinois. Rocky Lombardi having a hell of a game, 27-14.
Bear Bryant's a classic name, but Lombardi beats Bear Bryant, Sean.
Ohio State got by Pitt there, 17-10. Notre Dame eked out a victory over BYU. Georgia, the dogs. They took down Louisiana Lafayette. Utah beat Oklahoma State. Utah State beat Cincinnati. Other big upset there. 14 knocking down a 3. Baylor beat out Ole Miss. Michigan beat out UTSA, but then Baylor got hot, beating Michigan. Utah made it to the Final Four there.
Did you see that Utah versus Utah State? I mean, the narratives that we would have had in the second round here.
Even in the first round, BYU Notre Dame, the Holy War was fantastic. I mean, come on, some of these games would have been money.
Georgia Notre Dame, I mean, that's a hell of a game. Georgia eked out a victory there. Ohio State put it on Northern Illinois. So as you'd expect, the 16 seed gets by and then has a reality check against a powerhouse like Ohio State. Ohio State beating Georgia, a nice win for them. Kind of a defensive battle. Utah just destroyed Baylor 37-3, and Utah comes in red hot off a massive victory. Do we have a line for this game, Ryan? If you had to set the line, what would you set it at?
Well, I would say Ohio State -4.
Really?
That's what it was a couple weeks ago when they played. And
yeah, why not bring it back?
Run it back. One hell of a game,
and no opt outs, right?
Like. I know Sean just brushed over this. So Colby and I were having a deep conversation the other day about the simulations. Not this simulation, not college football, but the simulation of life.
The game of life.
And the fact that we put 16 teams that we felt earned a place into a 16-team playoff. 10, of course, were guaranteed by winning their conference. We threw them into a video game from almost 10 years ago with updated rosters. Shout out to the dude who maintains the updated roster, and it spit out the most exciting postseason game we've had this year. It said, "Hey, I know you randomly picked the Rose Bowl. Let me give you Utah and Ohio State." This is a sign, Sean. between this and the fucking Joe Judge news. What the fuck?
But this is why they should do this. You look at these compelling matchups, and we bring this up all the time where they should do a large playoff. It's like certain years your playoffs are boring if you only have your Final Fours are boring. Like in college basketball, I can go through and say, yeah, you know, this national championship and Final Four was kind of boring. But damn, do you remember that second round matchup, or do you remember when George Mason got all the way down to the Final Four? Like that's part of what's more important. Like I think what's more exciting for the sport.
Yeah, here's your measuring stick. More people are talking about the Raiders-Chargers game last night.
No, it was an amazing game.
Then are talking about the national championship, the quote unquote real life national championship that's happening later today. I mean, again, why would you opt for less football? I don't know. What are you, some sort of anti-football pussy like Roger Goodell? Should we throw it over to the booth and get this thing started?
Yeah. Before we do though, Ryan, people are wanting to know: do we have any update? How many brackets are alive right now when it comes to the $500 up for grabs?
Well, I'll tell you this. I'm looking at about a dozen or so who have Ohio State in the final.
Okay.
And I'm looking at, oh my God, I got way too much stuff going on the screen. And I'm looking at another couple. Well, you know, more than I would have thought picked Utah, Sean.
So what? 9? You said?
No, like a lot. Like 9 have Ohio State. What would you say this is, Colby? 40 have Utah.
40 have Utah winning
shocking.
it all.
I had Oklahoma State winning it
in the finals.
Okay.
In the finals. As far as champions, I wish the system was faster, Sean. We have Ohio State. Again, the people who picked Ohio State to make the finals picked Ohio State to win it all. So basically those same 9 people. And for the Utah folks, let's see how much confidence oh my goodness, only 8. So a lot of people picked Utah to get there. Not many people picked Utah to win it all.
All right. So we'll get the we'll announce the winner after the games have been simmed. We tally the entries, but until then, let's head on down right up the street to the beautiful Pasadena Rose Bowl.
Sean, do we want to proceed?
Yes.
It's computer versus computer.
You're looking live at a simulated college football championship game.
Just got to find the Rose Bowl.
Jumping crawdaddies. This one should be a good one. Utah Utes.
Shout out to Brent Musburger, gambling goat.
That guy's the man. There you go.
And college football legend. All right, this is just the rules are the rules. Deal with it. 6-minute quarters. Here you know what, Sean? Turn that off because this video game has the most fire music.
Ryan really enjoys the hype music and music in general.
Where'd our music go?
It's loading.
Is it? It doesn't play when it's loading.
PC. Yeah. Do they normally? I think they might. I don't know. But shout out to Ed O'Bannon for making sure this game didn't happen for 7 years or 8 years.
Well, now with the NIL, let's get it back quick,
yeah, exactly.
guys.
Come on, EA.
You can tell it's an old game. It takes forever to load.
Looks like a pretty even matchup. I'm surprised the Utes come in at number 24. I guess that's
East Coast bias, Sean. Even happens in the video games.
I like that. Even then, they're getting boned.
You guys know 40 years ago today was the catch by Dwight Clark. 40 years ago.
Wow! Happy 40th anniversary.
And just don't look away from the screen. I love this part of the game.
Get you pumped for the game. The pageantry. What is that move?
Utah.
Pride.
Ohio State. Kind of showed his dick there.
Yeah, that was kind of sexual.
I got
this was a little emo rock. Yeah, that's not always. That wasn't the fire. Here we go. This is football.
Is football. EA Sports pregame show brought to you by Utes won the toss. They elected to kick.
I like it.
Deep to return.
I mean, I feel like I'm at a game.
7 yards deep. He's going to kneel it out. 6 minutes to go.
I forgot the grunting.
There is a lot of grunting.
And shout out to EA for solving the clock management problem in 2014 and not bringing it to Madden.
Hands it off up the gut. Nice seam there. That's going to be a 9-yard carry for Henderson.
Travion Henderson, the freshman from Virginia. I know Patty C's big on how the hell did Virginia Tech not land him?
We don't need to talk about things like that.
How dare you upset the great Ryan Kramer? Shotgun. Second and 1.
Oh,
Sheds a tackle, but down he goes. Shroud is sacked for a 3-yard loss. Great start here for the Utes.
and that's Devin Lloyd. He's going to be a first-round draft pick.
Kramer, in your simulations, was it Utah's defense carrying them?
I would say.
I mean, they put up 37 against Baylor.
Cam Rising in this. I think the offense actually was the part that, much like in real life, they came alive.
3rd and 4, and Shroud gets it and then some. 13-yard completion to Smith and Jagbe.
I would say the things that were the most impressive units in this game were the Utah offense, probably the Ohio State offense, and the Georgia defense.
Little option play here. Stroud carries it himself. Down he goes. Only picking up 1, bringing up 2nd and 9.
And this is a battle between Cameron Rising and CJ Stroud, both California quarterbacks home for the Rose Bowl.
Hand it off.
I love Colby with the off-field.
8-yard pickup by Henderson, bringing up a 3rd and manageable.
The off-field narratives. I'll say this: Ohio State never really has been threatened in this tournament, even though the Georgia score was close.
Outside handoff. Turns it upfield. Henderson grabs 4, 1st and 10.
And we really haven't
What a drive
seen
by Ohio State.
We haven't seen Ohio State been this, all year. They haven't been this run heavy. They've been, if anything, a finesse team.
Meanwhile, Utah had to escape Oklahoma State and Utah State.
Play
early.
action by Stroud. Looks to run. Big
Hit him.
room over the middle.
He can
Lowers
fumble,
his
Sean.
shoulder. Picks up 9. He can. And what running like that, you got to look out because you seriously could fumble.
Oh, is this some trash talk about a Ute?
Out of the pistol, 2nd and 1. Stroud with the hard count. Fakes the handoff. And
That is football.
He gets the first down, but he pays the price. 1st and 10, picking up 2. Only needed 1. Ohio State looking to establish their dominance here early. Another handoff to Henderson. Not much there.
Didn't it sound like a couple plays ago before the play? It said, "What the fuck is a Ute?" It sounded like one of the Ohio State players.
No,
might
I
have
think it
said
was
that.
an Italian fella on the sideline saying, "Hey, Utes."
A couple of Utes. Out of the pistol again. Hands it off to Henderson. Lowers his shoulder. 7-yard pickup. Haven't relied much on the pass game. Just ground and pound for the most part for this Ohio State.
It reminds me of the Alabama-Cincinnati game. They're just going straight down the throat of this defense.
They're really not trying to throw much. Out of the pistol again. Now looks to throw. Checks it down to the running back outside. Beats the defender again.
Damn, these hits.
Another hard hit, bringing up a 4th and 1. They're going to kick it from the right hash.
And you can tell this game was programmed before CTE with all these hits. These are not. These
39-yard field goal from the right hash is up and it's good. Ohio State out to an early.
How do you feel about that
3-0
field goal,
lead.
Sean?
We would have had 4 ejections already.
I 100% wouldn't have kicked there. 4th and 1 on the opponent's side. You're going for it every time.
Oh, it's a fumble.
Did he fumble?
I think Ohio State got it, right?
No, Utah's got it.
Utah maintains possession there. 1st and 10 for the Utes. Down 3 here. 2:51 left to go in the first.
Maybe his knee was down.
Wow, that would have been a big play. But
Out of the shotgun. Checks it down to the running back. Jukes backwards.
A cheerleader caught his eye, Sean.
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up, sweetie?
Ohio State loaded on both sides of the ball.
Tavion Thomas loses 2 there, and oh man, Ohio State defense all over them. Oh, and Utah State dealing with an injury already.
Utah.
Sorry, Utah. Back to throw, completes it to the outside.
That was a floater right there. He's very lucky.
Dixon with the 10-yard reception. That'll bring up a very manageable 3rd and 2 here for the Utes.
It's a fun game to play with the kids.
That's cookie cutter shit.
Tavion Thomas with another 2-yard loss, 4th and 4. Expecting Utah to punt here.
What do they got? Joe Judge running the offense over here?
I swear, shotgun run. Come on.
It's a clear surrender play. Shout out to Magic Man in the chat.
Legend.
Shout out to the chats.
Chats are fired up.
I didn't get to this earlier on the show, Sean, but on the podcast, the College Basketball Picks podcast, but the Twitch chat was fire earlier talking college basketball. You guys missed out. YouTube only over there. This is a big drive.
Stroud
for Utah.
out of the pistol. Another read option there. Ooh. It seemed like he was inviting contact on that play. I don't know what he was doing there. Picks up 1 yard.
Kind of looked like he grabbed Devin Lloyd's ass.
Yeah, that's not football.
Long. Cox.
Stroud out of the pistol. 2nd and 9. Long bubble screen.
Love the yelling of the screen.
Yeah, they've actually worked Colby's voice into this.
It's like they designed this for me. Reverse.
Lave loses 2. I mean, he was sitting there all day. You got to get that out quicker. Stroud out of the pistol. Big 3rd and 10 here. Utah needs to get off the field. They drop the screen. Completes. It's got room to run across midfield.
Wow.
Henderson brought 2 yards short of the first down.
Do they go for the? No, they're going to punt.
That was a massive play by the Utah defense.
This game was made pre-analytics where people realize you got to go for it.
Oh. Shout out to Landon Renard in the chat. Hell of a good human being.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Just picking favorites now, Colby?
Oh, well, he's a legend too, man. We mentioned Magic Man Blanco. Well, Landon Renard came out to my comedy show in Milwaukee, so shout out to him.
Selfish shout out.
He's trying to convert Kramer to a Packers fan. Little draw play to Tavion Thomas doesn't pick up anything there. 2nd and 10.
Well, Lombardi was with the Giants pre-Packers. I can see the connection.
Big 2nd down. This Utah offense needs to get something going. Completes it to the outside, lowers his shoulder, and stays on his feet.
Rumbling, tumbling. Oh, that's fun.
17-yard grab.
That's fun right there. None of this going out of bounds, and that's Kyle Whittingham's identity, Sean. He doesn't give a fuck. He played linebacker.
All right, Sean, you be Summerall. Colby's Madden. I'll be the off-camera stats guy.
Rising back to throw. Scrambles, lowers his shoulder. Rising with the 6-yard carry, bringing up 6 and 4.
Guys,
oh man, look, Rising's jacked.
The last time
could he be the next Justin Herbert? Is that what you guys are thinking?
Last time I've seen arms like that, it resulted in one of the greatest young quarterbacks the NFL's seen in a while.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Ohio State 3, Utah Utes 0. So again, if you have a bracket and you're in the mix here, hopefully you went low on the score. These things usually don't.
There are some hilariously high guesses. Colby, what would you say? Like, it's almost like
even I went fucking high. I think I had 59.
People
Rising with the read option, pitches it out.
Oh my goodness!
Tavion with the carry all the way. Tavion Thomas, hell of a drive.
This is a bizarro
doing
version.
it on the in the air and on the ground.
This is a bizarro version of what we saw last game in the air exclusively. Yes. This game almost exclusively on the ground. Colby's got to be loving it.
I love the ground game. Oh!
Wow!
He's running tough.
Run. Thomas for 17 yards. He's got to have like 60 yards himself on this drive.
Guys, I watched this. The Ohio State defense was shutting down Georgia's running attack. This is a pretty impressive showing.
This has to be. This is really Rising with the read option, takes it himself.
I think
picks up 10.
I think Thomas. How much yak does he have? Yards after contact, right? I mean, he is just on this drive. I feel like he's probably got 30 yards yak.
Yeah. Big 2nd and inches here out of the shotgun. Rising with the hard count. Tight ends in motion. Nice little draw play again up the middle. Micah Bernard with his first carry of the game picks up 3, 1st and 10.
Why switch it up when it's working so fine?
Keep Tavion Thomas going. Looks like he needed a breather. He's back in the single back. Receiver in motion. Rising, calling out an audible here.
98 Weasel.
98 Weasel. Delay draw to Tavion. Oh, that's Bernard again. My apologies. Picks up 1. Maybe Tavion Thomas a little aired out here.
This could be a game that is decided by the kickers. How do you feel about that, Colby?
I'm
football,
okay with
right?
that. Yeah.
Another little read option for Rising. Carries it himself. A lot of grunting going on. So some big football energy.
I kind of like what they're doing though with Cam Rising, because this is a guy that wasn't setting it on fire throwing the ball this year. So I like it. Be conservative with his throws.
Rising to the end zone. Touchdown.
Brant Kuth.
The running game sucked him up, and then they just
ground and pound, and then going to the tight end for the first touchdown. Hopefully, we see that tonight with Billingsley.
What is a Ute? We've looked this up on the show before, Colby. You got a little hint there with the mascot.
I thought is that an eagle then or something?
I believe it was a falcon of sorts, right?
All I know is they have a long history of some decent quarterback play in Salt Lake City. From Brian Johnson to Alex Smith, even go back to Scott Mitchell. Remember him on the Detroit Lions and the Miami Dolphins?
Huntley's looking pretty good for the Ravens. You don't have to go back that far.
Didn't you mention him? Yeah.
He's looking better than Lamar. Not a hot take.
Kneels it out, and Ohio State down 4 early here in Pasadena.
The other thing with this college game is it like the first and third quarters go way faster than the second and fourth. So we got a lot of game left.
Well, adjustments are being made. Whoa,
little design run up there up the middle. The Trevion Henderson only picks up 3. 2nd and 7.
Ute is a type of Indian, says Matt Amston.
It is.
Shot out of the pistol.
I guess I was asking.
Handoff, and wow, look at that Utah defense taking him down. 1 yard loss, forcing a 3rd and 8.
The other reason why you got to question is the simulation real is because we all talked about it. What was the one team no one would have wanted to face in a playoff?
Yeah.
Probably.
And they probably would have beat Ohio State in the real game had Rising not gotten injured.
Stroud interception.
Pick 6. Do we
off his back foot?
Give him a block.
He's got room to run. Takes
wow.
it. And that was Stroud's got to eat that ball there. No business throwing that thing.
Devin Lloyd has 5 tackles and now an interception. Guys, we're not even at halftime yet. You're seeing the impact he has on this game.
Unbelievable.
King Concha pointed out, imagine the draft stock of players rising and falling in these 16 games playoffs. Really would add another level to it. Fake by Rising, but that is read well by the Ohio State defense. 3 yard loss.
Haskell Garrett, you might remember him from the Minnesota game. He had like a 60-yard touchdown. I think he had 2 touchdowns this year. Shit, that's better than a lot of teams' best offensive player.
No, I thought we were going to talk about the Giants, Colby. Rising out of the shotgun, 2nd and 13. Bleeding the clock here a little bit.
Yeah, a little slowing it down.
Nice. Bullet pass to the outside.
No, they're rolling it incomplete.
Oh wow!
I'm surprised he looked like. I'm surprised he didn't get one of those feet in.
First incomplete.
Wow, that is crazy. Rising, big 3rd and 13, just outside of field goal range.
Get rid of it. Oh, he dodged.
Sheds the defender. He's almost intercepted.
Not a good throw. Not a good throw.
Will they go for the field goal here? They do. It's a 49-yarder from the middle of the field, though.
It's college kicker. Nowadays they got leg.
It's up and it's good. Utah extends the lead, getting 3 points off the turnover.
Kicker's got some drip.
And I feel like traditionally Kyle Whittingham's teams have always been a great special teams team. I would say if anything this year they've been one of their worst years as a special teams unit.
Sean, if we could just quickly address the chat. Andrew, Rob, of course, fan of the football team, considering recruiting me through the transfer portal. He's asking if I'm floating right now, which is why I'd be wearing the shades. No, bro, I'm just in the sim mode, you know?
Sim God himself.
Floating?
Yeah.
Is this a?
So it's like soaking.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
like
say, if we're
Utah talk, right?
Listen, if
Stroud with the handoff to Henderson. Henderson.
goodness.
Nice 7-yard pickup there.
My pants are on.
You think? Look, friend of the program, Jim McMahon. You think you floated some in college there in Provo?
I think he's soaked. I think he's like a super soaker, probably.
Steve Young, you did more floating, right?
Yeah.
Hands it off to Henderson again. This time, not much there. Only picks up 1, 3rd and 2.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
See, Harbaugh is like full on super soaker, whereas Steve Young feels like that liquid that when you hit it too hard, it turns solid.
Ohio State out of the pistol. Fakes.
Oh.
Stroud turns it upfield. Jukes to the outside.
Oh, gives him a shoulder.
Big quarterback.
I'll say this: the Utah defense makes you pay.
You're going to get that first down, but you're going to feel it tomorrow. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. Back to throw. Bullet pass to the outside, complete.
And this is a big drive right here, guys, because if you remember, Utah gets the ball to start the third quarter.
And Jigba with the 7-yard catch there. Stroud out of the pistol, 2nd and 3. 1:46 left to go.
Oh,
Dangerous
my
pass.
goodness.
And it's been intercepted. 40, 30, 20, 10. You can put it on the board.
Wow.
We got a pick 6 in Pasadena, California.
Vontae Davis.
Is this like the Pac-12 in the NCAA tournament right now?
Wow.
True. They had a magical run last year. You've seen it again this year.
I'm not the source of this, but rumors are that the main reason the SEC doesn't want to expand, scared of the Pac-12.
Well, they have a bad record when they play at the Pac-12. That's just a fact.
And none of those, yeah, it's just unbelievable how none of them knew the answer to your question about Will Wade either, Sean, at Colby at the Rose
I
Bowl.
want to know.
Well, I wonder if they have the answer yet.
Ohio State not going to return it, but wow, disaster strikes here for CJ Stroud.
This game's not over with this offense.
Down 14, gonna have to get points before half.
If I was betting this game, I'd be live betting Ohio State right now.
Stroud,
Oh, there we go.
sacked for 0 yards. Got to get him going in the run game, but now 1:30 left to go. The clock's ticking.
And this is something that's important for the Utes because they're not built to come from behind. If they can get a big lead and then just kind of, squeeze out the clock, as Nick says, suck that clock.
Okay, nice little completion. 8 yards to Cade Stover, 3rd and 2.
0 of the people in the contest who picked Utah to win it all had them playing Ohio State.
Really?
Yeah, it's wild.
Stroud out of the pistol. Runs it himself.
How did he miss that? Vontae
Juke
Davis.
40-50 into Utah territory.
I'm telling you, with the way the hurry up works in this game, Ohio State is coming back.
Ohio State used a timeout. 1st and 10 in Utah territory. Gonna need a strike here. Has all day and he's taken down.
You see that's Kyle McCord. CJ Stroud's out of the game.
Why, is he hurt?
I think so.
That might have been an injury timeout.
Did we miss an injury? Oh my goodness. Do you believe in miracles?
2nd and 18. McCord drops back to throw. A wild pass.
It's a shame Quinn Ewers transferred. It would have been great to see the mullet in
the
this
mullet.
game.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
3rd and 18 with a backup quarterback.
I think Stroud's back in there. No?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
The McCord deep down the middle. He got his hands on it.
Wow, what a throw.
That was a
5
nice
stars
throw.
all over the room. This is not the way you wanted. I mean, like Colby said, Utah will start with the ball in the second half.
Punts up. The 10, 15, 20.
And that's Britton Covey. I think one of the more exciting players in college football this past year.
I've been pretty impressed at how Colby knows who it is before the name comes on the screen.
It's a real.
I'm a junkie, all right.
Well, and also just this guy's roster's on point.
True. Shout out
It's
to
impressive.
to that
Utes
guy.
looking to add to their lead here before half.
Taking a shot.
Rising, aggressive throw down the field out to the 40.
I like it.
Enos with a 15-yard reception. Clock's running.
Feels
They
like
do have 2 timeouts. Oh no, looks like they burned one.
Stroud is out 3 weeks with a strained bicep.
Wow. They call the screen, but they don't do anything to stop it. Call a timeout. Tavion Thomas. Utes burn their timeout. 12 seconds left to go. Gonna have to try and get in the field goal range here. Call a timeout. Back to throw. They call another screen.
Why throw a Hail Mary when you can throw a screen?
First down.
What are they doing?
They're gonna try and hurry up.
You get one more, then use the timeout. Call it. Call it.
Oh,
Call it. You're bringing them in motion. What are you doing?
they're running the clock down.
Take a shot. Oh man.
Wow,
Jeez.
that could have went the other way. Wild first half here in Pasadena. Utes with a 17-3 lead. But the bigger story is C.J. Stroud, star Ohio State quarterback, out 3 weeks.
And
Not going to be seeing him the rest of the game.
Well, and Kyle McCord for the season, Sean, he did complete 66% of his passes. However, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So just at a, just a much riskier throw. Maybe they go to Jack Miller. How updated is the roster? He transferred to Florida.
It's updated as of I think like December, so he might not be on the roster.
This is pretty exciting, though. I mean, who could have seen that?
I'm telling you, and based on watching a lot of these games with Ohio State, like I was saying earlier, they have not been tested yet in this playoff. They have not.
They're certainly getting tested here. Do we have a Nick Foles in McCord? Colby, what's your scouting on McCord?
Ohio State has not trailed, I don't believe. And even the Ohio State Georgia game where they only won 13-6, it was not really any contest. So I expect the defense to step up here now with the quarterback down.
Utah State moving the ball. Just
He keeps shouting out Utah State.
Sorry, Utah.
Look, I
He's
think this
combining
is what,
Utah and Ohio State.
Yeah.
This is what Ohio State needs to do. The first drive, they went smash mouth right down their throat. Trevion Henderson had an effect. Him, Master Teague, Williams, line them up and just. Well, first they got to get some stops defensively, but
they can't let them run down there. They have to force the
rising
pass.
deep ball down the sideline.
That's what you have to force.
Is that JP Lossman back there?
I don't know. You got to get the ball back.
That is the way that Colby just paid homage to that Hall of Fame quarterback class of 2004 is amazing.
Lossman was rather entertaining to watch.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Nice little throw to the outside, rising. Well, I would have liked to see some Tavion Thomas here. He was really a big part of their successful drive earlier in the game. I don't know why you're getting away from him.
Why
You're
are they
up
getting
2
away
scores.
from the running game? Especially.
Use the clock as your advantage.
Delayed handoff.
Oh.
And now it's too late.
Oh,
Thomas with a 1-yard loss, 4th and 11.
Ohio State came out fired up there.
Justin Smith's asking what round are we in? This is the college football national championship.
The authentic one, at
Yes,
least.
the authentic one. So buckle up, buddy.
Last round. And if you want more of this, let us know. Colby's got a lot of free time between now and next football season. So
USFL does kick on April 16th, but I can still make room for. I can always make room for more football, guys.
You've always wanted your 64 team football playoff.
Oh yeah, 60. Well, I went 2. I went the 64 team playoff, and then I went the NIT with the remaining 66.
First and
All right.
10.
Is that 130?
Nothing there for Henderson.
130,
Loses
right?
2. 2nd and 12.
I like this. No.
I like the way their defense came out and set the tone. I don't like how they went into their fucking shell. Is Joe Judge coaching both these teams?
No one wants to score a touchdown here.
XFL Jim bringing up a good point. They do USFL streams now too.
And they dropped the screen.
That's not going to cut it.
You know, I know you're with the backup quarterback, but you're down 14.
And you know that's coming. Something
And maybe,
safe for
maybe
him.
do that on first down.
Was it Garrett Gilbert that came in and just slinged it around on Texas?
No, he was in the AAF. What do you mean? When they went to
in college, like when he came in as a backup in a championship game. Or am I misremembering?
Well, I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Tua. He comes in as a
Before
backup.
Tua. I'm older than that. It was one of the Texas
I actually think it might have been
Was it
Colt McCoy.
Okay, maybe it was Colt
Chris
McCoy.
Sims was the starter, and
You're
they went
right.
to Colt
it
McCoy.
It was Colt
Yeah.
McCoy, and he came in and he just fucking balled out.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from their own 27. Little quick pass to the outside, not much there.
At least you're working the clock.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Pretty much like a run.
You can tell the defense knows they had that speech on the sideline where like, we can't let them get another yard.
Hard count by
Get
Rising.
rid of it.
Gets it to Thomas. Nothing
I love
there.
the way he runs.
Picks up 6. Didn't look like 6. This Ohio State defense much tougher than in the first half.
It does seem like the defense might need to score.
Rising back to throw. They have a screen drawn up. And Ohio State reads it well. Losing 2 on the catch.
Believe
The
that.
defense is doing their part. Can we get the offense to do theirs?
And I think that tackle was from linebacker Steel Chambers. Steel Chambers converted running back to linebacker. Sean,
Steel Chambers, huh?
great name. So
That's
that should
an
be a
amazing
rapper's name. That's like Busta Rhymes being the quarterback of Oklahoma.
That's a pretty good
Yeah.
linebacker's name.
Punt is up.
Oh,
I always thought that would be a great rap name. Remember the old Atlanta Hawks center Tree Rollins? Tree Rollins, come on, just make it
Cousin
that
of Henry's?
close. Yeah. Shout out to Henry Rollins. Big fan of his,
once
books.
watched him get tattooed while driving a Hummer on a off-road.
Really?
Out of the pistol, hands it off to Henderson. Henderson's going to be key if they want to get back in this game. 2nd and 3 for the Buckeyes.
I just
Someone's asking how old you are, Kramer.
old enough.
The Henry Rollins take, is that old?
2nd and 3 from the pistol. Henderson to the outside, breaks the
Not
tackle.
gonna cut it.
Not enough.
Here's what I think they do, Sean. They got to get some play action going here. All right, take a shot down the field. I know he's your backup, but you're here to win a national championship. You're not here to
3rd and 4.
to hang around in this game. You gotta get some points on the board.
Firing off the football cannon.
Nice.
Another screen on 3rd down.
Too
and
obvious.
it's just dueling screens right now.
Colby.
North Turner on the play call?
Sean, I believe the simulation is also just trying to please Colby with some really gross quarterback play, extracting some of the most beautiful football that Colby loves. Just a 0-0. No one gets any yards.
Colby likes horrible quarterback play, and you're getting it here in spades.
It's not.
Oh my
Let me clarify. I think the sport is better when your quarterbacks aren't super efficient, athletic, but not efficient.
That's a weird window.
throwing. I think he's referring to he wants quarterbacks that can move around and not throw as well.
I just find the games more entertaining.
You want Vince Young.
Yeah.
Bullet pass to the outside.
Nice. Great
Colby
call.
with 11-yard pickup.
He's a beast. He's a beast too. Is he going to be on the Patriots next year or what?
He has Patriot vibes.
As we're watching, Sean, I did go through one person
What the fuck was that?
has 100% of the bracket correct
Really?
right now.
Whoa.
Oh my God. Who's that person?
Well, we only had him pick the final 4 and finalist.
Yeah.
It is.
Incomplete.
I may have not even asked for a name, so I only have an email.
Okay.
So, well, I'm not going to read off an email, but shout out to you. You know who you are.
Rising out of the shotgun. Big 3rd down here. Utah.
I know you said the third quarter goes by fast. It seems like
We've got a lot of
Drag.
possession.
there's been like 5 or 6 possessions. I
It's
feel
gone
like.
by
Yeah.
fast. It's going fast. They're just no one's getting first down. So it's
Punt is up. Deep punt out to the 25, 30, 35 on the return. Jigba.
If I'm
Ohio State has to get some points here. Get creative.
I saw some arm talent from this kid. Throw the ball down the field. Maybe he wins you the game. You're already losing.
They can't play it safe. Hands it off to Henderson.
They're just very predictable right now. Take a shot. Just take a shot.
Number
like
30
punting.
is dominating this game. 2 tackles for a loss, including a sack. 7 tackles.
That's Devin Lloyd, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just they don't believe you.
So remind you of another Lloyd linebacker that was pretty famous in the 90s.
Out of the pistol, hands it off.
Christmas.
Down he goes. 3rd and 12.
8 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and a sack and a pick.
MVP. Can
Jeez.
we? Early player of the game nod goes to him. God, I love this music, band, everything.
They call another 3rd down screen. Well, if you guys bet the over on screens, you are being rewarded.
Justin Smith saying for us who came in late, how do we find out who won the previous games, Kramer?
I'll drop a link in the chat.
Punt is up.
And
At the
although
15, 20. Ooh, lowers his shoulder out to the 29.
Covey's a football player. That's what you got to like about him. He's
scrappy.
Tough. He's like 35 years old because he went on a mission. But he's a football player.
If you check back in the next day or so, you'll be able to watch every single matchup from the tourney if you want. And like I said, if you want more of this, let us know. We are capable.
Rising with the read option.
Give it up. Give it up.
Has it himself. Late pitch. There to Davion Thomas.
I like how we see the button to do it.
Yeah.
Who's on the sticks? Who's on the sticks?
The timing was still off on that play. Had he pitched it correctly, I think that would have been could have been one to the house.
Rising to under center here. Tavion Thomas. That's the guy.
This could be
You want to be serious about icing this game, you give Tavion Thomas the ball.
Who's the MVP right now for you?
Tavion Thomas.
Devin Lloyd, man, the defender.
It's close. They've held Ohio State to 3 points.
That's also true. Read option Rising. Lowers his head.
I'm worried about the fumble. I'm worried about a fumble. They don't need to be taking all this contact.
No turnovers so far.
Shout out to Dick Gertzberger who's here, and same with welcome to UAB.
Play action. Rising has all day back there.
Jeez,
he's having himself a picnic at the Rose Bowl.
Oh,
completion.
And you can't give any quarterback. I don't care what level of football you're on, Sean.
Wow, he's back there all day. He does take a shot though.
What year is Cam Rising?
He's I believe I think a sophomore.
Keep an eye on him for the NFL draft.
Transfer from Texas.
Keep an eye on him for the draft. Yeah. We've seen this before. Justin Herbert.
Rising out of the shotgun. Takes it.
Take it.
Looks
You got
to
it.
score.
You got it.
Picks up 10, 1st and goal.
This is the game, right?
If they hold him to 3, you're still alive there. But pretty much it's game, I think, right? Because even right now, 17 in the 4th seems. I mean, the way Ohio State's got a backup quarterback, Frank Wright. Can he channel the inner Frank Wright, not the one from yesterday?
Ted from the Twitch chat pointing out there might be scouts watching. They got to step
Rising to the end zone.
Oh, that's game.
It's
Solomon Enos with the touchdown. Put it up for the Utes.
Did you say
this their fight song?
That's his butthead. I like that, huh?
PAT's up and it's good. Utah.
Or is that
24?
No, Beavis is more like a
Shut up. Shut up, Colby.
Mike Judge is a fucking.
Those the boys whacking in my tool shed.
Generational talent. The little one's watching Simpsons. She's on season 2 now. It's great.
Oh wow.
Oh, I mean, old Simpsons, Sean, as you know.
Yeah.
Just primo. Watching the election episode from like early season 2. Future telling.
I mean, they got to take some shots here, right? They got to take some shots. I mean, this is.
Here it is.
Oh, and he looks to run.
Oh shit!
McCord giving up his body.
We might be seeing the third string quarterback soon.
Are we looking at a young Mac Jones here?
He took a shot.
You remember, guys, Joe Burrow was a backup at Ohio State. Things worked out all right for him.
It's true. Landon,
2nd and 1.
Landon pointing out Mike Judge greater than Joe Judge. Cosigned that.
100%.
All rise for Mike Judge.
Judge Judy better than Joe Judge.
Easy little completion there. Gets the first down. Sticks are moving. Gonna need to pick it up here, boys. 5:24 left to go.
Don't mind a little downfield passing, maybe.
You got McCord, probably a little limited. Hard count.
They're acting like it's a 3-point game. Move the rock. Take some shots.
Utah's going to give that to him all day. 5-yard pickup underneath. Keeps the clock moving.
Boo.
The friend is your enemy, or the clock is your enemy.
The friend is your. I will say this though: a Utah national championship. What a great result.
McCord back to throw. Lowers the shoulder. He's going to get the first down into Utah territory. But again, the clock seems to be more the issue.
No, it stops every first down.
That's true.
We got maybe no more huddles. I mean, what do you think, Colby? Try to win the game or just play for the tie?
Play to win the game. All right, come on.
McCord back to throw, completes it, and he gets out of bounds, picking up 5.
I was glad to see the Raiders do that to the Chargers. Just as a football fan,
it's great.
Fun. Great to send a fuck you to a rival.
It was fun.
Division.
The person who improvised the take the tie sign that they had held up. That was pretty great. McCord back to throw, 2nd and 5. Out. I mean, you gotta get the first down at least. Clock is stopped. 3rd and 2.
There's nothing wrong with his arm. Just start going down the field.
You have to give it a shot.
They've barely done anything vertically.
McCord out of the pistol.
There you go.
A little bit. Gets the first down. Olave. He's been criminally underused in this game.
Let me ask you this: do you try to quickly kick a field goal right now?
Cut it to 3 scores.
Down he goes. McCord sacked, losing 6.
Would have loved to see a version of this without Stroud getting hurt. This guy's a real fucking bum.
Yeah, he struggled. But Kyle Whittingham's the defensive coach.
Aiden 229 checking in. What's up, lads?
What's up, bro?
2nd and 16. Back to throw. McCord. Bullet pass complete.
Are they doing no huddle? Get going, guys. This thing ain't. We've seen crazier shit happen in the sport. You know what I mean? Get up there. Call hike.
Out of the pistol. 3rd and 8. Switching to regular.
There you go. There
to
you
the
go.
end zone.
Touchdown.
We got a touchdown.
Okay.
In Jogbe. And that was a good ball by McCord. Finally getting aggressive. 28-yard touchdown. And oh, daddy, Ohio State has a hair of life. You hear that, Colby? It's the heartbeat of a team on life support.
Hey, do you go for the onside? You got 3 timeouts though. I think you might use the timeouts here. Go for the onside on the next score.
3:15 could be a lot for it. 3:15 is a lot of time when Utah's on the ball because they don't know how to run the clock down.
Yeah.
But also, it's not much time for Ohio State, who also doesn't know how to use the clock. They elect for the onside kick. Enos with the grab. Enos coming up big.
See, and the problem here is they have the ball at the 39
Cox.
to start this. You don't need that many yards for a field goal if you're the Utes.
It's true.
And that puts the game
Hands off
over.
to Tavion Thomas.
But then again, you
Loses
lose a
one.
yard on first down.
Plenty of time to celebrate, guys. Don't worry.
I mean, Ohio State can't give up much here.
And they're bleeding the clock pretty well, Utah. 2:30 left to go.
Surprised they didn't use the timeouts yet.
Lowers his shoulder, Tavion Thomas.
I mean,
you got to call a timeout.
we saw the Utes nail a field goal from 49.
This is a well-coached team right here.
They're pretty much there right now. I mean, right now, what, 52, 53? But that guy had plenty of leg on his first
25
kick.
seconds left to go on the play clock. How long will they run this down?
Why would you not call timeout? Questionable coaching by Ryan Day.
Ohio State not trying to win this game. Like the bitches they are.
It's a huge play, though.
What are you saving the timeouts for?
Utah bleeding the clock dry.
Why are they passing?
Oh, that's a huge play because now
you
they're
call
out
the
of field
timeout.
goal range.
Why'd they hurry up?
Ohio State used their timeout. 4th and 11. So now you get the ball back. 1:49 left to go. Sure, will blast it into the end zone. Touchback. You got to go. You're down 2 scores. 1:44 left to go. 2 touchdowns for Ohio State.
Kind of feel like I'm looking at a.
What are you setting the live line at, Kramer?
I don't know. I feel like there's going to be an interception. I think
Deep down the
Oh my
side.
God! You almost
Wow.
called that Cole Bishop.
I think you got to set this. I think you almost have to set this at 14.5.
Stroud out of the pistol. 2nd and 10. Back to throw.
That's not going to do it.
Wilson with a 3-yard completion.
An inaccurate and great catch by Wilson, but yeah.
Ohio State really did not show up today.
Take a shot down the field. You got the better athletes.
Deep ball down the sideline.
He's got a foot in. No, challenge that. You got to challenge it. Look, you got 2 timeouts. You're down 14. It's a national championship. Challenge it, Sean.
I don't get it. I like the deep shot. 4th and 7, 1:15. This is the ball game here. They run a screen.
Oh, we got
Got it.
Get the horde of lions, tigers, and bears.
They're running the hurry up out of the pistol.
Hurry up's very
Waiting for the
efficient.
receiver to get back.
Just taking his time.
Well, the
I'd
clock
cut
didn't
him.
start. Oh, no.
You can't.
I mean, you burned. I'd use a timeout right now.
Jarrett Wilson.
You got
The hurry up's pretty efficient. I mean, I don't know if you're watching. Oh no, that guy was way downfield. He's tired.
And now they call timeout. Get the
Wow. We
false
gotta-
start. Oh,
So
that's a 10-second runoff.
first penalty of the game.
They didn't have.
they
that
have
rule.
the runoff
No,
back
I don't
then?
think they had
Yeah.
that rule. They just stopped the clock. for
Oh,
them.
ingenious way to stop the clock. Justin Smith saying, "Give me the Utes live line."
#Legends only.
Oh,
Deep ball to the
got him.
sideline.
Did he drag it? No, he didn't get it in.
This guy.
They've had a number of close calls here on the sidelines, and the Ohio State receivers letting them down.
The story for me of this whole tournament is this Utah defense.
Devin Lloyd.
3rd and
Oh,
11.
there's another
Another
screen.
screen.
This
and
fucking-
this is
This
Joe
offense.
Judge is
Call
on.
a timeout.
Joe Judge is there.
Here it is. 4th and 14.
this is
Don't
the game.
run the screen.
Is Utah playing with like 13 players?
Got him. He's got him.
Complete down the side.
Why not do that more?
Marvin Harrison Jr. 27-yard catch and run
His dad's a nice guy.
out of the pistol. That throws it away.
Why
Yeah,
not
that-
go for those
Is there anyone in the? I thought that was close to
intentional
grounding.
ground?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were Colby calling for the grounding penalty.
Back to throw, plenty of time.
That
Completes it. Oh,
use that last time out. You got to use it. Got to use it. Got to use it. You fools! What are you doing?
24, 23, 22, 20. Oh, and that's just a horrible way to end the
Timeout.
game.
Use your timeout. What are you doing?
They're taking it with them, Ryan.
These guys are all the way to.
What are you doing? Last play of the game. Bubble screen.
Fucking screen.
That'll do it. What a game here at the Rose Bowl. Not quite as exciting as the actual Rose Bowl, but we have an official, authentic college football national championship.
What is this stat they're showing?
That was a very weird stat.
I like this. Justin Smith saying, "Is Mike Zimmer coaching Ohio State right now?"
Oh, player of the game.
Player of the
Colby.
game.
Look
He
at that.
deserves it.
Look at that stat line.
Interception,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
Congrats to the Utah Utes, and congrats for you guys tuning in to the real college football national championship. Now to enjoy the college football invitational.
Thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling
And
Podcast.
subscribe to the college football experience, right? Come on.
Agreed. Where the college football never ends.
Yes.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean. This is Zach of the Money Green, and he is Ryan
What a game, Sean. What a game.
Kramer. Let it ride.